to Stubtown. PS user.
Hey, whoa, no.
You might have noticed I got a haircut. I'm a lot more attractive.
No.
Yes.
No.
Maybe.
Hello, welcome to Stubtown, PSU TV's review show. Today, we're talking Fantastic Beasts and where to find them.
I did it better.
You've known for 24 hours that an unregistered wizard set magical beasts loose in New York. Yes. Where is this man?
So, you're the guy with the case full of monsters, huh?
News travels fast.
Mr. Scamander, do you know anything about the wizarding community in America? We don't let things loose.
Hey, Mr. English guy, I think your egg is hatching.
You wiped his memory, right? The no magic.
The what?
No magic. The non-wizard.
Sorry, we call them muggles.
I don't think I'm dreaming.
Oh, give it away.
I ain't got the brains to make this up.
Something is stalking our city.
Today, with me, to my right, is my twin brother, Ty Hunt. He helped us out with the intro today. To my left, Jordan Marvin Battersby.
Hello, your fellow Slytherin here.
We got 2 Ravenclaws in the Slytherin, for the record.
Oh boy.
Which, interestingly enough, it breaks down how we all feel about the movie, more or less. Real quick, Ty, do you want to give us a quick rundown of the movie's sort of plot points, or just a basic overview?
Definitely. Okay. So, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is set in 1929 and follows the adventures of Newt Scamander. He's the author of the book that, you know, the Mad Beast book.
Textbook.
That they had to have at Hogwarts, and it kind of does the 19 years leading up to the reign of Voldemort and the fighting through that. There's going to be 5 more movies, and this was the first of them where we get to meet everybody and follow Scamander in his adventures throughout New York.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty. It's a nice little spoiler-free version of this.
It's really hard to say much more without spoiling.
Yeah.
It's like, and then nope.
There's lots of monsters, or beasts.
Beasts.
There are some really fantastic beasts, I gotta say.
So yeah, let's first talk about performances, I guess. Like that's I think that's pretty spoiler free. What did I know? This is the big one we were talking about earlier. How we'll let Jordan start on this. How did you feel about Eddie Redmayne's portrayal of Newt?
I thought he was adorable. I think he portrayed it quite well, actually. He had his antisocial aspects, which I think he did fairly well in it. He did like a little overplay it just a bit, but I think overall he stayed true to the author of the textbook, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. He brought comedy in, which I loved. I think he did an overall good job.
Okay.
But I mean, parts were overplayed just a little bit, just a tad.
On the other side here, Ty, how did you feel about Eddie Redmayne's portrayal?
All right, so Eddie Redmayne, he's usually fantastic, and he's in this one.
Where can you find him?
If I knew that, it wouldn't be here. No, but he does it. He is charming. I will give him that, but I feel like he monotones out. You know, like you feel like you see the same shot of his head to the side, very Doctor Who, Matt Smith, but only with one tone of I'm hopefully charming. I'm gonna smile though, make you smile. Oh. There's a lot of that. Like I feel like he was cheesy almost with his where he chose to smile was he already knew he's like and you know, and so he.
Yeah, no,
he did seem like a person who'd be like, yeah, let's make a textbook that bites. That'll teach them.
I mean, for me, like the biggest thing is the idea that he's a Hufflepuff, and this is totally this is a total nerd argument. I totally know that much, but like I feel bad. I just feel bad for anyone who's a Hufflepuff because the Hufflepuffs are.
Why would you feel bad?
Well,
I mean, this gives them more.
Because it doesn't. Like this is supposed to be the big first Hufflepuff hero character. And he doesn't act like a Hufflepuff at all. He's like focused, he's scientific, he has one task that he's obsessed with, He's totally like Ravenclaw. Like Hufflepuff are supposed to be gregarious, really good with people.
The Sorting Hat does make
Which was-
mistakes.
No, and
It
to
makes
say that,
mistakes.
like,
that's
congratulations,
the argument.
Hufflepuffs.
Yeah, it's a little.
Your greatest hero shouldn't have been a Hufflepuff.
And like, I'm hoping they'll evolve him more into a Hufflepuff as the movies go on, but that's also a weak argument that
Yeah,
really
he's an-
holds no water.
He's an adult. I mean, well, and it would have helped because at the beginning, a lot of the beginning of the conflict starts because he sort of bumbles a bit.
Yeah.
And if he was like good with people and like
Able to charm it off.
gregarious, like it would have offset his bumbling a bit. So yeah, like he never acts gregarious. He's not really good with people. He's just there.
That's the
like,
antisocial part
yeah,
of it.
he's not the way that Hufflepuffs are supposed to be. So like the great Hufflepuff hero,
Yeah.
totally not at all.
At least he has a Hufflepuff scarf at the end. At least he's wearing.
At least he's wearing the
Yeah.
colors.
At least he's wearing the colors.
But yeah, so yeah, that's I don't know. Well, other performances. How did you guys feel about the supporting cast?
Oh my god, the American was the best part of
The Baker?
The Baker.
Oh my god.
He was.
Great.
He brought the real charm and everything that we were kind of promised. I felt like in
Yeah.
the trailers, I was promised Eddie Redmayne being the exact character that the American was. It was.
Yeah.
It was really weird because, like, at first you think he's just gonna be kind of like a throwaway nomage because American vernacular always makes more sense. They're nomages. You don't have to explain that. They're muggles. You have to explain that.
Anyway.
But he's actually charming. He goes through tension. He brings a lot to the film, and it's really funny because he does a lot of. The actor's done a lot of comedic work before this, and like
Well,
Balls of
wasn't
Fury.
he on Saturday Night Live?
I don't know. I think he
I'm
was.
not sure about that.
But I know. Yeah. Balls of Fury.
Balls
I
of
don't.
Fury, and like so he's this and this kind of more. He was in Fanboys, and he's usually got the mad chops and he's over the top and everything, but he was just so balanced and charming. I felt like without him. It would have lost. It would have been too many extreme personalities because everybody else got an extreme, and he was the human in the middle of it. I loved him.
He was the only human.
Yeah,
He really was.
which evidently are nomads actually are genetically different from wizards.
Yeah.
Which I find that like a very awkward, like, oh, okay, so
Yeah.
it's like a racist thing.
Well,
like no, they're different
No.
kinds of people. It's like, oh, JK, why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta say that, like, ooh, I don't like that. That's a. Anyway, no, I just thought his portrayal was really great. I was really drawn in by him and his bakery story.
Oh my gosh, his bakery story touched my heart. I'm like,
What kind of Slytherin are you?
well,
Yeah.
not all Slytherins are bad, okay?
How did you feel about the aura? The aura. What was her name?
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah. The main. She used to be an aura, and then she got like.
This spunky little cop who's trying to prove herself on the force.
I don't
Yeah.
even remember her
By
name.
barging
Yeah.
into important meetings.
Yeah.
That's
and, like-
spoiler section.
Yeah.
That's spoiler
I'm
section.
sorry.
Yeah. No. What did you think of her performance though? Like.
I felt she had a lot of character development that made no sense.
Yeah.
She all of a sudden she goes from you're a criminal to welcome to liking him for no, and then you're like,
Wait, why?
did I miss something?
And there
Is
was
there
like
director's
hidden
cut?
text under there about them like starting to like love each other. I'm like, what's
didn't
going
work
on?
at
Yeah, where did that
What's going
ever
on?
come from?
The ending.
Again,
Yeah.
spoiler
Sorry.
section. Spoiler section.
Spoiler section. But like,
Um,
so I guess what I'd have to say about her performance is very inconsistent within the text.
Right, but
Yes,
I don't know
definitely.
whether to blame her or the writing.
I'd blame the writing, actually.
yeah.
Because the actress, she had charming moments. You could see potential, but she was too restricted to do anything about it.
I agreed with
You
that.
will because it says.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you think of her sister? The very like 1920s flapper girl sort of character.
At first, I hated her
Right.
but-
Because she's a cartoon character.
because she's a cartoon character. But then, like, she does get charming, and then she has moments where you're like, knock it off.
I
You're
felt
being
like she
so
did
rude.
nothing for the story.
Oh, right. No.
All she did, well, she's part of the setup for other books. So because apparently JK can't write without prophecy.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. That's right.
Ouch.
Sorry.
No, that's
Rip that band-aid off right now.
all right. So, visually, what did you guys think? Cinematography, special effects wise, what was your?
I'll go first. Well, in the words of Fantastic Beasts, I thought the visual effects and the cinematography was completely and utterly fantastic. See what I did there?
She used the title.
I saw it in 3D. Not these gentlemen saw it in regular. I saw it in 3D. So I felt that, you know, 3D really did give it justice. You did have beasts coming at you, which I thought was great. God, it was great. The special effects was fantastic. The beast really looked real to me, almost.
Oh, man, see.
No, you don't agree?
I
don't agree?
No, I really, for me, the Fantastic Beasts, they're very cool designs. Like, I liked that they were very well illustrated, like, fleshed out.
Thing that,
With
what's its
I wanted
name?
to see that again.
It's like it just pops out.
Yeah.
That was great. That was cool.
Like, I thought the designs were cool, but every time I saw one, it felt very much like that's a CG creature. There was never a moment where they felt tactile or real, and especially when anyone's interacting with them, it feels very like. It feels fake. It feels like, oh look, there's nothing in my hand. Like
I will say, I gotta agree with. I'm kind of in between.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like the costume design of this movie was utterly fantastic. It was amazingly well done. Like everybody, like you could tell a lot about a character just by the way they looked. You know, and then I felt like the color tones that they chose to do made you feel like it was more of the era, but without going super stereotypical. Like they chose their color bursts really well, but at the same time, all spells were the same color. They were all just white in this movie.
Yeah.
So I felt like they missed out visually on that. The beasts felt very fake. Even at there's supposed to be special moments where a character's connecting with one of the beasts, and you're like, dude's rubbing it.
It's circular.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. But yeah. So that's kind of. It was a beautiful mess.
Oh no.
Okay, I think people kind of got an idea of where how we're feeling about this. So we're gonna head. We'll do a short summary of how you feel about the movie, and then we'll do a recommend, don't recommend. Jordan, would you like to start us out?
Short summary of the movie. Like I said, I thought it was completely and utterly fantastic. There were a few things that were a little touchy on it, but being a Potterhead, I am thrilled to see the next 4 movies. I'm excited to see where it's heading. Excited to see different characters come back into frame. And I completely recommend it. I mean, it was great. Whether or not you're a Potterhead or not, it's fantastic. Guys, stop it. Go see it. Go see it. And if you can, see it in 3D because I feel like it does make a little bit of a difference.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, so this is gonna sound
Here
really
we
weird.
go.
I want to see it again, but not for the plot. I want to see it again so I can enjoy it. There are so many things in it that kind of eat away at the enjoyment of it as you're seeing it the first time, that it just leaves you with a lot of what like there's just certain, they tried to, and I felt like a lot of it was trying to pack maybe too much into one movie, but then not deciding what to focus on. It is a very unfocused movie. It takes 20 minutes to actually start. The pacing is weird, but like I said, the pacing will be broken up for me because I had so many moments that took me out of the movie. There's a lot that doesn't make total sense. It's wouldn't it be cool if writing kind of felt like it felt like it could have used a little help, but I do want to see it again. It was very pretty. There were characters I enjoyed. I also want to see it so that way when I go into the next movie, I know what hopefully they'll pay off, because I will go in to see the next movie.
Yeah, I'll see the next one too, but I'm really worried that these are the Harry Potter prequels. Like, these are going to be like the equivalent of like the Star Wars prequels,
God,
where like
not.
they actively damage some of the lore. There's like a lot of stuff that doesn't really make sense, and that like we already know the outcome of a lot of the events that are going to be major plot points.
Yeah.
So all of the little stuff is supposed to be where the rewards are and like the richening of the world. And so far, a lot of the stuff that's been added doesn't really add. It actually like takes away a lot. I thought there's a lot of, especially like maybe the setting being in America was cool. I was really excited for that.
Yeah.
But it also like things of maybe JK Rowling's not the biggest fan of America coming through in the movie, and some like little bit of like, oh, she doesn't really know what it's like here. So I'm worried that if that might be a continuing thing where there's those little nagging parts on the outsides. Those are supposed to be what make a prequel worth it and really exciting.
Was it weird that I felt like it could have taken place literally anywhere?
I was
Well,
actually.
She made up the house. I mean, we have to give.
Oh,
We have
just-
to give them props because I mean they made an entire story out of just this textbook of creatures.
No, I mean, J.K. Rowling is not somebody we need to make excuses for. As a
She's
writer.
one of those-
of
She's
course.
an accomplished writer, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it's fair to hold her to a high standard.
Yes.
And I feel like structure-wise, there's a lot of problems with this movie. I think characters-wise, there's a lot of problems with this movie. And overall, I was frustrated, and I ended up liking moments and characters, but coming out of it just not. I didn't like it much at all. And like I said, I'm worried that this is the Harry Potter prequels. Like these are going to be drawn out. Like
You're a Jedi, Harry.
Yeah. So, we're gonna dig into a lot more of that, and when we hop over to the spoiler section. So hope you'll join us there. I'm TJ Hunt.
I'm Jordan Marvin Battersby.
No, I'm sorry. See you over there.